Your ego is a toxic roommate living rent-free in your head. And honey, it's time to evict him. Hi, I'm Christy Sarah, Feminine Empowerment Coach, here helping high-achieving women like you lean into the next best, most abundant chapter of your life. If you like what you're hearing, click subscribe. Why do you care? Because the ego is that part of you that thrives on scarcity, fear, and comparison. It doesn't serve you. It's not making you better. It's keeping you trapped in cycles that you can't get out of. It becomes a loud, demanding voice that distorts reality and keeps you trapped in old patterns. It tells you things like you're never good enough, or it blames others for your circumstances, playing the victim card. Examples like, number one, you're constantly seeking validation from others. When the ego takes over, your self-worth depends on external validation, and your ego takes over to make sure you get that. But the ego's never satisfied. It's an empty hole that will continue to look for external validation at all costs to yourself. A tip to correct this is to find moments when you feel fully in your flow, alive, awake, and aware, and fully present, and you're not focused on external validation. Notice how your body feels. Light, energized, warm. Try creative outlets like dancing, painting, writing to access this deeper presence. The more you ground in these moments and know your self-worth, the less you rely on others' validation. Number two is you find it difficult to admit when you're wrong. The ego resists the idea of being flawed or incorrect. Admitting mistakes feels like a threat to your identity, and the ego goes into overdrive to make sure that's not real. Here's a tip for this, is to practice vulnerability when you're not triggered. When you catch yourself resisting an apology or defending a mistake, ask yourself, what am I resisting here? What am I reacting to? What am I protecting? Take a small step towards saying I was wrong or I'm still learning. Number three is you compare yourself to others or you feel threatened by their success. The ego thrives on comparison, leaving you feeling less than others. As Eckhart Tolle says, the ego is insatiable. External validation will never be enough. Tip for this one is to recognize the futility of comparison and shift to abundance thinking. Celebrate others' success and let them inspire, not threaten you. Focus on collaboration over competition and trust that your path is unfolding perfectly for you. When you shift from scarcity to abundance, you let go of the ego's need to be better than and step into a mindset that creates more room for growth, both for you and everyone around you. When was the last time you noticed your ego taking over? And as always, if you want to find some time to connect and talk about this, click the link in my bio and let's get some time scheduled.